What's up, everyone? Welcome to our podcast. This is the Not Made in Japan podcast. We're just a couple of friends that talk about anime, manga, and general nerd culture topics. With me today, I have Nick.
What's going on, guys?
And Tanner.
Hey, guys, it's Tanner again.
Our friend Zach still isn't able to be with us, but hopefully we can get him next week. Before we get into it, I will also say next week is our Valentine special, where we are going to talk about some waifus or husbandos, depends on what your speed is. Top three waifus and waifus we think are the most overrated. So that should be fun, and we'll have that uploaded on Valentine's Day.
Lovely Valentine special.
Exactly.
Perfect time for Sunday, Valentine's Day. No, watch, listen to this podcast with your significant other.
And then you can debate waifus. Perfect. It'll work. It's great. Don't
forget husbandos. We still have
we might have
that crowd we should appease.
You're right. I apologize. I was insensitive, I suppose. I don't really care. So let's go around and say what we're watching or reading right now. Tanner, you can go ahead.
I'm currently watching as well as probably 90% of the weeb culture. Jujutsu Kaisen, just caught up with the most recent episode. Super awesome to watch. And then as soon as I finish that, I just hop right into Black Clover. I pretty much restarted Black Clover, trying to catch up with the current stuff, and then I'm doing the same thing with Attack on Titan. Just trying to watch as much while I'm working. But I'm not reading anything right now. I really need to start reading something.
And hopefully we can do that as a group coming.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be cool. Book
club.
For
sure. Upcoming book club.
We're going to do it. Nick.
I had recently finished Demon Slayer, which I loved it. I thought it was awesome. It jumped up to being one of my favorite anime that I've seen. But I just started a little known anime that's not making any headlines right now, but it's Attack on Titan.
Not making any.
No one talks about that show.
It doesn't overpopulate TikTok.
Anybody know that there's a new season coming out? Like, that's what I heard.
Wait, I thought it was airing already. Man, that was a quiet release.
Oh man.
Okay, back to what you were saying, Hogan.
But yeah, I just started Attack on Titan. I'm finishing up Mashal. It's still a great.
Wait, Mashal doesn't have physical copies yet, does it?
I don't
think it has paper copy yet.
I don't know, but if you do like the Viz subscription, like what I do,
I just like the paper copy. Might just be me.
Yeah, I'm just reading any way I can, and I really love the manga, so.
Nice.
That, and I read One Piece every single week when they drop a new chapter, which the last probably 100 chapters have been bangers.
Okay. And Nick, Brice, for those of us who don't read anything, where would you recommend we start reading from?
Me?
Yeah, either of you.
So have you
insert ad here,
right?
Here.
I know Nick hasn't. But Tanner, have you watched any Tokyo Ghoul?
I have not. I've not gotten a Tokyo Ghoul yet.
So that manga is really good. The anime kind of it goes away from the manga a bit, and by a bit I mean like a lot. Like major plot points are changed.
Interesting.
I would recommend we start there. I have all of it, paper copy already.
Wait, was it Tanner? Weren't you asking about where we could read?
Yeah,
like
what? Where?
Okay, so like I would say, you could go to Barnes and Noble.
I thought you meant something. Where, like where would you want to start reading? Like, what show do you want to read first?
Brice and Nick are on two different paths, but yes,
oh my gosh,
I love the suggestion, Brice. But I meant more along the lines of where would you find it on the internet? What services would you subscribe to?
Viz is $1.99 a month.
Yeah, it's super cheap. Like honestly, it costs as much as a coffee. So, you get a Viz subscription, you can read pretty much all of Shonen Jump, you can read, you got all of Naruto, you got all of Dragon Ball, you got all of Bleach, you got all of One Piece, you got all of Black Clover.
It's a lot.
Plus, it drops weekly. It is dropped, I think, a day after the Japanese release.
Nice. So it's
yeah.
quick. It's quick.
Yeah, because a lot of times they'll work side by side and they'll just drop it when it's ready.
Cool. All right. Thanks for the pro tip.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Viz
For
is a
sure.
website, a phone app, and an iPad app. So
If only we were sponsored by them. That'd be great.
we are
great
actually
content.
use discount code #NotMadeInJapan for 0% off of your Viz subscription every month.
That would have been
there is no discount code. Like, I just
God.
want to repeat, there's not a discount code.
Dude, don't try it. It's not going to work. Plot twist, it actually works.
It does work, and it's like you get like a 50-cent subscription for a year. That'd be great.
That'd be incredible.
Man. You know what? Maybe I'll just go put in that promotion code or something.
Right, we'll use it for our own personal Viz accounts.
Send him. Doesn't tell anybody. I'll send him a sample content when I was saying insert ad here.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, we actually just film this ahead of time, and then we add the ads in later. When we... all right. So before we get into our actual topic,
if we ever get ads, we're gonna make them sound just super unrelated. Like, it's gonna like just be completely different noise volumes. It's gonna sound like we're partially underwater.
It's gonna be like just a cat meowing, and it's like, this translates, I swear.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to work on the ad content when that time comes, but long ways to go.
If
anyway, we're already
is.
sidetracking, and we're like 5 minutes in, and we're already sidetracking. We haven't even gotten to the topic
is a
introduced yet.
hell of a drug, and if you need it, I highly recommend speaking to a therapist.
Tanner.
Hey, at least you went the legal route and say speaking to someone that can help you with your.
No, I'm being dead serious. I have undiagnosed ADD. I have not gone and seen a physician to get prescribed Adderall, and I have to cope with it on an every single day basis. It's a cool thing, but to some it might not be cool.
It's entertaining, at least. Hopefully, we are.
It is.
I hope we are.
I think I entertain myself.
We're tiptoeing a fine line right here, guys. Let's get back to anime.
Okay,
we're not just an anime podcast, all right? We're a nerd culture podcast.
Exactly.
Which leads me into today is an anime episode. I got a couple pieces of news, anime and nerd culture news before we get into it. You might have already heard, but the Black Clover anime is ending on March 30th. I don't know if it's ending permanently, or if they're going to do like a Black Clover Shippuden.
Oh.
But the reason is because they're so caught up to the manga that either they do like 100 episodes of filler, which people are not okay with these days, or they take a break. I think it's a good move.
I think they should do the filler. I think filler gives, if you need to pass time in real life.
Someone whose favorite show has 40% filler.
That's true. But the thing is, not all filler is not all filler is good filler, right?
Yeah, but there's some good filler in there that gives you good content.
There's some decent, like, it's the same thing with the big three, right? They all have filler. Some of it's good, some of it's bad.
Could you argue to be one of the most, world-renowned animes that you would need to add filler? Because One Piece has it, Naruto Shippuden has it. What else has a lot of filler?
One Piece does not have a lot of filler, actually.
It has 11%, 9%.
I think it's dropped to like 10%.
Really?
10 or 9%.
I thought they were at.
No, they're not. They're not super high.
No, One Piece is actually like really low, and the manga is probably about a year ahead of the anime right now, so they might not have much filler for quite a while.
Yeah,
interesting. I did not know that.
Well, the problem was, I don't know the exact details, but back in the day when the big three were the big three, I don't know, was it still weekly releases or was it a little bit? I don't think they all released weekly.
I'm pretty sure they all were releasing weekly, because One Piece has been releasing weekly like for 20 years.
There's something that went on with it caught up, like the anime caught up to. Well, you know why? Because One Piece's pacing is bad. That's just throwing that in there.
True. Like, come on. Let's forget about those 8-minute intros during Dressrosa.
Right. It's so bad. All right, this is not the topic. We
need to get on our topic.
Apex Season 8 started last week. Added the new character Fuse, as well as the Apex 2-year anniversary started today. Added a lot of gold skins, a lot of good content, good stuff. Apex is fun. It's free.
Fuse is a great character.
Hashtag
man.
sponsored by Apex.
I was about to say, you're doing it again. You're giving away free ad space.
Who doesn't know Apex, right?
Well, you know,
It's
That
better
leads me
than
into my
Fortnite.
third piece of news.
free marketing.
Our third piece of news, we are now sponsored by Fortnite. We will have all of our skins coming to the game. I'm just kidding.
Fork knife.
Fork and knife. Let's go. And the sad thing is we all played so much Fortnite when it first came out, and it's just so bad now.
Yeah.
The
It's so
game has
sweaty.
changed
Like,
so much. It's not
That was
fun.
just downloading the game, you get sweaty.
We
you
played
start
back
breaking into a
during the
sweat.
time where you would just build a simple ramp and you'd walk up to the top of it and shoot down at somebody at an angle.
And
It
now
was
you
a
can't
good-
do that.
It was a good time. And now it's just like,
What's it like, Tanner?
Tanner, you cut out.
you didn't
Yeah,
hear me.
No,
Oh,
no
you-
one heard
Tanner,
what you said.
your facial expressions and hand gestures will not work in audio.
Okay. I'll try to get it. I'll try to
That's
get
good.
Are you
That's
ready?
funny.
Are you ready? Nowadays, it's just like,
Again, Tanner, facial
right.
expressions and hand gestures do not
We're not
work.
talking about Fortnite today. We're not talking about Battle Royale. We're not talking about video games. We're talking about anime, specifically anime transformations. There's nothing better than watching a cleanly animated fight, a well-written fight, where the main character goes into their transformed state, right?
yeah.
There are countless different forms. You know, you got Bankai from Bleach. You got Super Saiyan. You got
Gears.
Super duper Saiyan.
You've got
Ultra
Sage
Instinct.
mode.
Yeah,
You've got Gears.
You got translate. Well, I mean, Gears is like a super character specific.
But bottom line, there's lots of
There's a lot of
animation.
transformations. There's tons of transformations, good and bad. That's what we're going to break down today. Some of the best transformations and some of the worst transformations. Since neither of you got the trivia question, we'll start with
Bryce, how
Tanner.
about you start?
I can start. I'll start.
You start.
Well, I just don't know why you got to start off with, since both of you didn't get the answer right
Because
last
you
week.
guys
Oh,
aren't dumb. You guys are bad at trivia.
they heard we didn't get the answer right.
If you haven't listened to last week's, give it a listen. It's fun.
What did we talk
It's a
about
good
again?
one. Our top three and just
It was
Oh,
a
yeah.
meeting us, introduction to us.
Introductions. Yeah, give it a listen.
Yeah, give it a
Back
listen.
to
It's fun.
this episode.
So, surprise, surprise. My favorite transformation in anime is Dangai Ichigo. Nick hasn't seen it yet, unless you saw a picture of it. This is the form of Ichigo where he has the chain wrapped around his arm and his hair is longer because
Here, I'm
he's
pulling up
been-
a picture of that too, so I can.
Yeah, you go take a look at it. I'm not going to give Bleach spoilers, but this is a really, really fun animation. It's really clean. I could do all of these transformations from Bleach because with the Bankai system and the Resurrection for Espada and Arankar, the animations are great. But long story short, Ichigo comes out and it's just a bad mamma jamma, right?
Just looking like a stud. I'm looking at this
He's
picture. now.
he's looking like a stud, right?
This dude definitely hits hard.
That's drip. That's he hits hard, very hard. It's hard to talk about it with. Yeah, that's my number one. It's hard to talk about it without spoiling it for Nick. So we'll just stop there. We'll stop there.
Okay.
Nick,
Well,
Nick, you want to
yeah,
go
let's
ahead and
hear
do
Nick's.
yours?
All right, so the first one I want to talk about is, transformations are kind of the name of the game in this anime. And I want to go to Gurren Lagann when... Bro,
Oh, gosh.
now, hold on, hear me out. Like, yeah, it's kind of cheesy how, Simon's Gurren will just shove its drill into anything and just take control.
Yeah.
But when you get that transformation where he shoves it into Kamina's Lagann and then it gets like the sunglasses,
First time was hilarious.
and it nearly like takes out Kamina's head.
Yeah, and he's just sitting there, doesn't even
He
move.
has to like dodge it.
Kamina is one of my favorite characters in anime. Hey, Tanner, have you seen
easily.
Gurren Lagann?
I have not.
Oh, it's so good. It's 24
Tanner.
episodes. You should give it a watch.
It's how many episodes?
24,
Oh, I can
Tanner,
get that.
you,
I can
you
get
will
that done.
cry
It's
your
so
eyes out in 7.
probably.
Good. I like emotions.
yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
so
just-
funny. Kamina is just like running in the mecha that he stole from Veril, right?
Uh-huh.
And he's like, Simone, we're gonna combine. And everyone's like, they're gonna combine? Can they combine? Oh, it's so
Interesting.
good. And then they do. It's awesome. It's
I
so
gotta
good.
watch this now.
You
I can
do.
get through 24 episodes. How long are the episodes?
23
20 minutes.
Oh yeah, I'll get through it.
No filler, very little recap. It's good stuff.
No 10-minute recaps to start episodes off.
No, none of that. I like that. That's a good one, Nick.
Honestly, Gurren Lagann, one thing about the show, it's got really awesome mid-credit scenes and the music behind it.
Oh, the music's really good.
Oh yeah.
I do
really
enjoy
good.
some good music. I do enjoy it.
Yeah,
And the dub is actually very well done.
very well done. I didn't even watch a sub actually.
I've watched both. I think I like the dub more because I watched the dub first. But they're both very well done.
I was in a very emotional time though in my life when I watched Gurren Lagann the first time.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Tanner, your turn.
Okay. My best transformation, and this is probably no surprise to Brice or Hogan, I would have to say specifically, it has to do with Naruto Uzumaki, with specifically the tailed beast cloak. So it starts
the red one.
Yeah, just the red.
Yeah.
Well, it starts off as a cloak. So and then he used it to full power. But I'm saying the transformation when he was a kid and it would like leak out of him out of pure anger. And
I agree.
It's not only just a transformation physically, but also mentally. It shows him going from like childhood, dealing with anger issues, to being a teenager / early 20s. Probably not really. He's a teenager.
I think he's 16
He's 16, but you try to relate it to. He's a little older. If he is like 16, is it?
No, he's 16 and Shippuden.
Characters in anime that are like 12 dealing with the world's problems, I think you can look at them like an adult.
Yeah, and you try to.
They're like 18.
You're like, he's never even paid taxes. Like,
no, hold on. We're walking down a dangerous path, calling a 12-year-old being kind of like they're 18.
Oh my god, I'm gonna stop you there, Hogan. You're ridiculous. So back to the good thing I was talking about with Naruto. Is you just see him grow into like a man, and he has ego death and no longer feels hate or learns to deal with this hate and conquers just this insane power that was just leaking from him. And he just figured out control of it. He used to go on insane rampages. It's just super awesome to watch. So I think that's the number one transformation, specifically physically, and because you get to see the mental transformation as well. It's awesome.
Definitely. No, I agree. That's a really good one. I think one of you two is going to do this one, so I'm not going to do this one because I have 3. But I'll talk about.
No, I'm not doing this one. You
don't know that.
He knows. He can feel it.
Okay, fine. I'll do it then.
Do it.
Demon Form Asa from.
I was going to do that one.
Yeah. See, I knew one of you was going to do it.
I'm kidding.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding.
We all agreed. We all agreed that it was our top. It was in our top 3, and none of us were. You weren't going to talk about it. Demon Form Asta is amazing.
I thought of it. I just was like someone else is gonna do it.
Yeah, when he's in the Forest of Witches, that's when he transforms for the first time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the first time he goes half demon. That is, and that fight with what is his name?
Who?
Not Mars, the other Shining General.
The dude that sucks your power.
Yeah, him.
Gosh, what's his name?
He's really arrogant. I don't remember his name.
I don't remember his name.
He's got like red cloaked power by that point.
Well, yeah,
I know.
He takes Fauna's powers.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name though.
That fight. A lot of people don't like when it does that like pencil and paper kind of black and white animation, but I actually do when it's used well.
I don't necessarily love it, but I like the way they used it.
Mm-hmm.
I can say that.
And
Black Clover uses it really well, especially like if you go back even before that, you go to that Viral fight when he like takes Viral and smashes him into the ground, and they did that.
Yeah, that was really well done.
That hit different. That that was, I mean, not quite on par with Luffy and the Celestial Dragon, but
all right, Nick. Not everything has to go back to One Piece.
Everything always has to go back to One Piece with Nick.
It was Dude, it was the same. It's on the same course because it did that pencil and paper.
Yeah, but the difference is Celestial Dragon could not defend himself. Right? There was nothing he was going to do to Luffy. This is a gigantic beast of an elf / human mage. Right?
It's insane.
It didn't have as much emotional impact.
What do you mean? That scene has so much character development for the entire Black Bulls that I don't know if you like actually are understanding what I'm trying to say. This shows that Vanessa
have the
can
power.
fight. Vanessa can fight. Finral can do something, right? You can't tell me when they were pulling Asta through the teleportation portals with the threads, that was not badass. That was
Oh,
so
that was
well
so
done.
cool.
And
then
those are two people that could not fight, right? They literally had that moment where they said, "We've never been able to fight before."
well, there's support.
Right. Exactly.
Mhm.
Before that, you had Luck and Magna go to the absolute limit.
Who'd fight anything?
Exactly. They'd fight anything that walks, but they went to the absolute limit trying to stall Veto until the rest of the Black Bulls arrived.
Mhm.
Right? You had Charmy, who actually pulled out an offensive spell.
Munch him, munch him, munch him, munch him.
That
What did she
giant
say?
sheep. I don't know. That giant sheep
Oh yeah, it just punches things.
just punches. That's a great scene. I've spent too much time. That's a great scene.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. I'm just realizing I called him Viral. Like Viral from Gurren Lagann.
Did I agree with you?
No,
It's
you
Veto.
you said Veto. I
Okay.
said Viral.
Are you talking about
Veto.
Finral?
No, Veto.
Are you talking about
The
Vito?
Beast. Veto.
His name is Vito.
It's 2 T's.
Vito.
Veto.
Oh my God, Taylor,
Oh,
you are
God.
Oh,
Okay.
Taylor,
all right,
you are the
who's
human
next?
incarnation of a facepalm.
Oh, jeez. Who's next?
I don't know. Where are we? Oh,
I'll go
transformations.
next.
It's
I
Hogan,
got
yeah.
Yeah.
I got so this one probably one of my favorite fights, if you could even call it that, in anime. From my
Let me take a
favorite
guess.
show.
This is gonna be Gon when he turns into adult Gon.
Well, now you like took all the suspense out of it, but yeah, going when he goes adult Gon. Like
No way.
because-
Did you actually just take it from him like that? You figured it out?
Yeah. You didn't
Oh,
see that
man.
coming?
I don't
Oh.
think I was paying attention. Hogan was
Oh.
talking.
Have
I
you
mean, so-
finished Hunter?
No, I haven't finished Hunter x Hunter.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. So for me, just the transformation, emotional weight behind the whole situation and the circumstances behind it, and then him just oh my gosh, it was just an
For
absolutely
lack of spoilers, don't explain anymore.
it was just absolutely
Because
beautifully
that's
done.
that's pretty much the end of the show. So we don't want that's different from me Demon Asta because that's literally like what 40 episodes in as opposed to the 106 150 they're at now.
You know what, Nick? You kind of sounded like when you were explaining why it was such a good transformation.
Keep it PG, Tanner.
It's entirely PG. It's that one video where he's like, the stats he's put up this year, what he did for the team last year, what he's doing now, what he's going to do next year. It just gave me that entire.
You can't
vibe.
say he's not in the MVP candidacy. I don't know. I'm not convinced.
I don't know. I'm not convinced.
So are
That's
you comparing me to like an anime version of Max Kellerman?
No,
Yes.
I just the voice.
No,
It
he
just
is.
sounded like it a little
That's
bit.
exactly what he's saying.
No, I don't want him
I'm insulted.
insulted.
That makes more money than all of us. All
Yeah,
right.
dude. You should be
Alright,
honored.
you're telling me that public school teacher doesn't make more than ESPN analyst?
Is he an analyst or is he like one of the major anchors?
Major anchor.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
major
I guess.
anchor. So that's
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
All right, let's keep on
Tanner,
track.
Tanner,
We're going
yours.
to the next good transformation. I'm not gonna lie. Brice did actually take mine, but I didn't
I
want
knew
to.
it.
I
knew
didn't
it.
want to ruin him because I convinced him to come out with it.
I know.
So
I
it's
didn't want to do it.
It's entirely my fault. So I do have a backup. I'll just use another
Okay.
one. Meliodas, Seven Deadly Sins, because
Which one? What's the transformation?
Assault mode?
I'm talking about the transformation in which season is it? The good seasons where he's just
1 and 2.
Yeah, before it goes outrageous. It's when they're in like that in battle and he's fighting. Who's his like brother?
Assault mode Meliodas.
Yeah, assault mode. That's what you're thinking.
Assault mode. That's what I'm thinking of. When he's in assault mode, Meliodas. But the whole transformation to get there, the dude's just like oblivious. You think he's dumb the whole time, but he's
That
just.
might be season 3.
Maybe it is, but I don't know. Either way,
remember.
Meliodas when he goes
Assault mode Meliodas. Okay. I can get
beast
behind
mode
that.
coming from this random dude you just see with a half sword. Like
Yeah.
it's just awesome.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I'm with you. Nick, do you want to say your third one really quick? Keep it
Okay, yeah.
speedy.
So my third one, yeah, it's really speedy. So for me, it's like just like the circumstances around the transformation was when Sinbad from Magi was fighting this princess from another kingdom.
He hits girls?
Oh, he believes in true gender equality.
Oh my god.
So
Wrap it up. 10 seconds. I'm not listening to this.
He was fighting her, and he's like, "Well, I don't want to scare any of the spectators any longer." So he falls out of the sky, de-transforms from his one Jin equips into another one. And just to give you a little background, he's like the only one in the world with multiple Jins.
Okay.
So he transforms into another Jin, flies up, like gets right in her ear, screams super loud, and just puts her soul to sleep.
That's a transformation.
It's just pretty epic how he just falls out of the sky, and as he's falling,
Is there
I
a
don't think-
visual change?
I don't think that's a transformation,
yeah.
man.
it was a clear visual change. He changed from like this wind spirit to like this soul spirit, and they look completely different.
Oh
It's-
yeah, because winds and soul spirits. I mean, just totally different, you know.
Oh Jesus! All right. I'll do mine really quick. It's Kaneki in Tokyo Ghoul. When Kaneki goes white hair, it's the
Dope.
end of season 1 of
Is it
Tokyo
dope?
Ghoul. It is amazing.
I need
I'm
to
not
watch
gonna-
Tokyo Ghoul.
We're gonna read it. Don't worry. We're gonna read it.
Oh, we're gonna read it. Okay.
But
Clover.
I don't want to spoil anything. It's so good. I do like that animated because the main song comes on, and the main song is one of the best openings in anime. Unravel. I'm sure you've probably heard it.
I think
It's
everybody
really,
has
It's really
on
good.
accident.
On
or
accident,
passing.
right?
Has to be.
So I'm
Or
just
on
gonna
purpose.
on purpose. So I'm just gonna stop it there.
Okay.
Because I don't want to spoil anything for that.
Then let's roll into the next one.
We're
bad
going to do
transformations.
our trivia question.
Oh no!
This is
Okay.
from Black Clover.
Wait, let me take a drink of water. I gotta get locked in.
gotta focus up the mind. This is from Black Clover.
Wait, are we doing it? Whoever says it first? Because if so, I
We'll
gotta
do the
put
number.
chapstick on.
Number.
Number.
Yeah, I'm thinking a number between 1 and 5.
Nick, you go.
3.
Tanner,
2.
that was 5. Nick, you get to go.
Damn it!
But I'm only going to give you 10 seconds to answer, and then it's going to be Tanner's turn. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
In Black Clover, Tanner.
Tanner, I can't hear him.
It's copywriting. Okay, just ask a question.
In Black Clover, what emotion does Veto represent?
Oh,
5 seconds.
Wrath. Isn't he Wrath?
Tanner,
Rage?
your turn.
What were you asking? What
In Black
emotion?
Clover, what emotion does Veto represent? His name is Veto the...
Oh,
8 seconds.
emotion. I thought his
Better not
nickname
get it
was
wrong,
Veto the
Tanner, 'cause I know it.
Peacemaker. I thought his nickname was
Nope.
Veto the I'm not gonna know then.
Despair.
I was going to say that. Why did you
Despair!
let me put it back?
Because you only get one guess. Have you ever played Jeopardy? I mean,
Oh,
have you ever
come
played
on.
non copyright quiz game?
Non-copyrighted Jeopardy?
Jeopardy? I like that. That's good.
The only thing we could think of.
It's Veto the
I
Despair.
knew that.
Hey, bro,
I
let
knew
me
that.
copy your homework. Just change it up a little bit.
How could you forget he said despair like 14
He
million
literally
times
said
in that
despair.
He
arc?
did,
No.
but it's been a while since I've been through that arc. Like
That's
that
fair.
arc is
You're
so
about to get
long
to it,
ago.
aren't you? It's like episode 30 something.
Who, me?
Yeah. Aren't you?
No,
didn't you
I'm
just
way
start?
past that.
Oh, I thought you just said you were going to restart.
No, I'm restarting Attack on Titan.
Okay.
I'm digging through. I restarted Black
Okay.
Clover a while ago, but no, I'm well beyond that.
All right. Into our second section, which is worst transformations.
Wait,
I'm going to go
timeouts.
first.
But
again. What?
no one got it again this week?
No one got it again this week. So I'm going to make
Yeah.
jokes.
I had despair, but you wouldn't let me.
Well, that's not
Get
how
it
You
back.
have to answer twice. That's not how Jeopardy works.
Yeah, exactly.
Worst
Shaking my
transformation.
head.
I'm going to go first.
Okay, go for it.
Worst transformation anime. Mentally prepare yourself. I'm about to kick you all in the heart.
Ooh.
Nina
Okay.
Tucker.
Who?
Nina Tucker. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh. Why?
Don't even bring that up. Why did you bring that up?
Yeah, why? Why?
Brice, seriously? Like, come on.
I want to
Don't
hear
come
your
at me.
rationale.
No,
Don't come at me. That's my notes. I wrote in my notes. Don't come at me.
no. Talk about it.
It's
on,
actually
explain it in depth.
mainly a joke because it's tragic. It's heartbreaking.
Oh, so
Um,
so Nina Tucker is joke to you, huh?
No, but you see, the way I used it was worst. Like the worst thing I've seen transformed is how I looked at that one.
Oh, so like the one that hurt you the most?
Yeah, like, but that's not how I did the other two. I wanted to say that one because
that one hurts. That one
that's
just
what it
like
does.
that one's sickening.
Dude,
Yeah,
you
it's
were
not
like
cool.
like people like have
Yeah,
trauma
you should go
from
talk to
just
somebody.
watching that. Yeah,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should.
just bringing something up like that.
We're
This
gonna
is a
end that,
lighthearted
Taryn. We're gonna end
podcast.
that. We're gonna end that. Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna
good.
end.
We're good. We're
I'm gonna
good.
cry.
My
I'm gonna
actual
go.
worst transformation is in My Hero, Todoroki's initial hero costume.
I don't know. I'm still crying about Nina. I can't even hear you right now.
Shut up. You didn't even know her name at first. So stop.
Nina?
Yeah, I had to tell you what show it was from.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear you.
Okay.
I don't ever fully listen.
Todoroki's initial hero costume. I'm talking about day one training hero costume. Do you remember what it was?
It's blue, isn't it?
It was, I thought it was white.
Oh, that's totally two different colors.
Yeah, he was white and he would cover half of his body.
Yeah, that's the one.
That was terrible.
That was awful.
Which one? Awful. I'm looking it up.
His
right
initial hero costume. He was his costume was all white, and he covered half of his body with ice.
That was awful.
It was terrible. It is so much worse. It's so bad.
How bad?
Although
you can't find it.
Although
I'm trying to find
Deku's hero costume is not much better.
Yeah.
Honestly, he looks like a green donkey.
But I'm talking because it was supposed to be a badass moment, right? When all the hero candidates walked out the tunnel, and it was until I saw Todoroki, and I'm like, "Who is this? Whose man is this?" Right?
I'm just mad.
It's awful. Did you find the picture, Tanner?
Yeah, I found it. This is really bad.
Isn't it? His face is literally covered in ice.
It's pretty whack.
It's awful.
Looks
terrible.
like it looks like a golem, honestly.
Kind of does. I don't even know why he thought that was a good idea. And I'm so glad that he changed to that blue hero costume. I mean, honestly, it's not great, but it's so much better.
Like that hero costume redeems Endeavor at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. All right, Tanner, go ahead.
So I'm taking a little kind of a spin on bad transformations. I'm saying
like my level of spin.
No. What I'm saying is they didn't do anything with this character and transform them to the person they deserve to be.
Okay.
I've got
go on
2 contenders that I just am really stuck between.
Pick one first. Wait, or do you have another transformation? You have those 2.
I feel like I got to tie these 2 together because it's just like, I can't do one justice without the other.
Go off.
Say both.
I'll go off, sis.
I might have to cut you off in a little bit, but
yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell me when my time's up. I'm talking about Hinata Hyuga and Ino Yamanaka. They did not do anything with those characters that had not the most potential, but insane potential with the Gentle Fest and then the Mind Transfer Jutsu. There were so many things that they could have made them do. I feel like
this is a different category. I feel like this is characters written wrong or characters that got done.
You're right. It is more characters written wrong, but it's kind of what I came up with and what I went with my notes.
I like the ideas because I have some similar opinions on characters. Mm-hmm. So we'll table that for another podcast.
Table it, but I just want to note.
Here, Tanner, I'll give you one. Ready?
Okay.
Naruto's transformation into Boruto. What is that haircut? Haircut?
Why would they do that to him? He was just a G gangster.
That haircut.
The banana hair.
I would have rather him kept the banana hair.
Me too. He's a
at least give him like Minato's haircut. Like, come on, man.
His dad's
Why
awesome.
you gotta do that?
Yeah, they really messed up his hair. They turned him into.
I saw a really funny TikTok. It was Gaara's wife talking to Gaara.
I saw that. And he's going to go get a haircut.
He's going to get a haircut. Where? Ninja Clips, I think is what it was.
It's Naruto told him about it, and she's like,
Yeah,
"Don't
and
let him go."
And don't let him go. And then because Gaara's haircut's really bad too.
Yeah, I don't know who did the hairstylist for
God.
Boruto, but that needs to go.
That's awful.
Okay, let's piggyback into the next one. Who's got the next transformation?
All right, so let's go back to My Hero. So my worst transformation, and this is, I've only watched My Hero, but Overhaul I thought was like his transformation when he was fighting Deku there at the.
You talking about when he used his quirk to rebuild himself with like 8 different people?
Yeah, where he like made himself like super massive, and then Deku rips off Gum Gatling to finish him off.
I don't think it's ripped off, but okay.
It kind of was, but either way, I thought that transformation wasn't visibly appealing, and it was just trying to make a strong, like a character with a strong quirk, just look physically bigger. Yeah. I think, and it just like was pretty off-putting.
You on that
because I thought it was just. I just thought it was kind of gross. Like he looked like a blob.
And I think the point was supposed to be you saw this character who's always about being clean and hygienic, and you saw him break down mentally trying to beat this hero, right? That he just threw away all his
morals,
standards and morals. Yeah, because he was supposed to represent the Yakuza, right? And they were supposed to be noble, and they didn't want to get into the drug trade because it was against the Yakuza traditions or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you see someone who is just throwing away all Yakuza morals. I mean, he already like didn't agree with most of them, but like that's the last shred of it was his like cleanliness and his hygiene fetish, we'll call it.
I haven't seen it. This kind of sounds. I gotta.
You haven't seen My Hero?
Not all the way through.
Really?
When I first started watching anime, I watched everything at the same time. And then I would just watch like 5 episodes of this, 5 episodes, because I wanted to see so many different things. So I never got all the way through every series except for a handful of them, and so I just go back through them.
Yeah. All right. Are you done, Nick?
Yeah. So that was my first one.
Okay. My second one, Luffy's Gear Second.
Bad?
From One Piece. Yeah, it's bad. He literally turns pink and starts steaming.
I've seen that picture.
And it's supposed to be really like an intense kind of What? He looks like a Looney Tune, bro.
Oh my God.
He is now a pink rubber man.
Nick's gonna say how much he loves it and how incredible it is. I'm ready for it.
It's not good, dude.
It's
if you
awesome.
compare the Gear Second,
yeah,
it's
dude,
like
and then plus the implications. It literally like lifespan.
I don't care. It is a ripoff, like Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball GT. That's what it is.
No, it's not. Like not even close. Not even close. Like not even in the same ballpark. Like not even.
I don't know. It sounds like it's pretty much in the same ballpark.
Can you compare it?
You've never watched One Piece, so you can't. You can't say it.
I'm gonna have to side with Brice on this one.
It's not good. I get it that it makes him a lot stronger. That's cool, but you can't tell me that it's visually appealing.
Gear Second is literally my screensaver. So
that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, you have bad taste in like everything.
Oh, jeez, that's skirting the personal attack.
That is skirting the rules. Okay, no bending the rules.
No attacking, no personal attacks. No, I don't like it. I don't think it could have been so good, right?
I honestly,
I like when he coats his body. Hey, it's my turn.
I have the holding stick. I have the speaking stick.
I like when he coats his body in hockey and it goes black. I like that. It looks cool. It's nice. I don't like Gear Second. He's pink.
Gosh.
He's a pink rubber man. He literally looks like the
big Patrick Star
man from Static Shock, right? With steam coming off of him.
Gosh, I just feel personally attacked. I would honestly understand if you said Bounce Man was like, because
I haven't gotten that far.
You've seen Dressrosa?
I have. I did. Oh yeah, I did finish Dressrosa. That's right. I do
Yeah,
like the bounce man where he's like just kind of like bending his knees and like vibing. Big fan of that.
yeah.
Bounce
And
man's
he
not bad.
uses and he uses skywalk, like
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah. Geppo.
Yeah. Whatever.
Uh, yeah. Come on, dude. You're the One Piece guy, and you didn't even say it. You didn't even say it right.
Dude,
Anyway, moving on.
I'm not gonna speak
Moving on.
another
We've.
language.
I
You
don't
are the
care.
One Piece guy.
Geppo.
So, you know what? I'm just gonna stick to One Piece, and I'm gonna go next.
All right.
For
Okay,
Forced
go for it.
transformation. Go for it.
so I got kind of two. One of them is this one I think is like really overrated, and to me, I didn't really like all that much. And it, for me, being a anime watcher initially, it confused me. So like Zoro's Ashura, his Ashura form where he goes the nine sword style. I thought
Oh,
that was
okay.
like
Yeah.
he used it a couple times. He used it against Kaku at Eni's lobby. He used it against the Pacifista on Sabori. Um, to me, all these like One Piece YouTubers and anime YouTubers are like, when's Zoro gonna pull out Ashura again? And I'm like, hopefully never, because
Not a fan.
but like there's a lot of like underlying stuff. Like it has some ties to uh
Zoro's the
some
chef,
sort
right?
of like no.
No, you know who's stop.
Tanner,
So
come
isn't
on.
it supposed to represent one of the Hindu gods?
Yes.
Gods, yeah, have 6 arms and they
Yeah.
have that kind of body. Is it Shiva?
No, it's literally Ashura.
No. Well, I think a lot of Hindu gods have 6 arms, honestly.
Some have 8.
It's
Some have 8? Okay. No.
so gosh.
Clearly
So
none
it
of us are
has
history
something to
majors.
do with it has something to do with like what with the nothing happened moment, Bryce.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, I just thought it was weird. Like I didn't understand it at first. I just thought it was a weird transformation.
Mhm.
I'm wondering though if like the new age, like the new stuff that's coming out, when it gets animated, it'll be done cleaner and better.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. But the other One Piece one that I want to talk about is
Just mention it. We don't have time to go into depth about it.
when Frankie and Chopper, Zoro,
You're talking
Sanji,
about their time skip?
no, when they
This
all
guy.
get together on Thriller Bark and they start getting put together and they're standing there and then Robin's just standing there like, no, I am not transforming with you. It was just so dumb.
I don't
So
understand.
terrible.
It's
Uh,
fine. Just we'll leave it at that. People that understand will get it.
For sure.
Tanner, do you have any last ones? I know you
No,
kind of went off on a different page
No, I
with
just
us.
kind of go on a different tangent with it, but I think we should roll into the drip one.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to
'cause
give
drip's
each of us a
fresh.
minute for drip. And this is characters that their dread, what they're wearing is physically appealing. You know, you're with it. Their swagger with it. You know, the kind of the way they
Yeah.
carry themselves. Mine is going to be. I have 2. I'll make them quick. The first one is Ichigo. Surprise, surprise. I think
Mhm.
he's one of the only like main characters in a major show that has multiple outfits for just walking around every day.
It just looks cool
huh?
Like Naruto wears the jumpsuit, right?
all the time.
Luffy wears some form of vest and jean shorts. Probably the same jean shorts most of the time.
I have to disagree because he
Of
looks a
course,
lot
you have to
different.
The
disagree on
first
it.
600 episodes, he wears the same vest and jean shorts.
Well, Wano, he is wearing
Wano is
like,
in the 900. Okay, I said first 600.
This guy.
Now Ichigo he's one of very few anime characters that like every episode he could be wearing a different outfit for just walking around. Right, he's got his school uniform, and then he's got like 7 or 8 other outfits they'll draw him in. And it's really cool. I think it just
but
adds
compared,
kind of the feel of an actual person, right? Because I
Because
don't walk
people
around
change
wearing
clothes.
exactly. People change clothes.
because he's a
Like you
normal
can't tell
person
me
compared to Luffy and Naruto.
Naruto's jacket isn't musty. Does he ever wash that thing? Who knows?
Maybe every night and just
Maybe.
sleeps naked.
Maybe. Oh, so he sleeps in the jacket too?
Do they have automated washing machines in Naruto?
I think so.
I don't
They
actually
might. They
think they
might in
do.
Boruto.
They probably in Boruto, but they have a lot of stuff they don't need in Boruto.
Yeah. And then my second one is Yato from Noragami. Neither of you have seen that, but he's got the swag, man. That's all you need to know.
The swagger. I love the
Got the swag.
swagger.
All right, Nick, go ahead. You
So
get 2 minutes.
Zoro in Dressrosa wearing his suit. He was just walking around just in that nice drippy suit that he was wearing. And then when he started fighting Pika, he puts that bandana on. Bro, that was pretty awesome how he did that. With like just the whole like swagger he had, the awesome, clothing that he's wearing. My other I have two more
Make them quick.
Rolo with
Okay.
his jacket, book, and headband. Like, honestly, it's kind of like it'd be odd to wear in like everyday life, but for like when you stand him next to someone like Hisoka, he's got some drip.
All right, and number 3.
I'm free, my lord.
Jotaro. He's the
Okay,
only
Jotaro
guy
does
you can have in a school uniform and just be like, yeah, I can't make fun of this dude. And then his
That's
hat,
fair.
where his hat is like, he is such a part of his actual
His
drip
hat
that you don't know where the
becoming-
hat ends and the hair begins.
It's very true.
And then he
it's
goes
true.
white after
In part 4, he is white.
In part 4,
Part 4 is all right. It's not. He doesn't look as clean, but I think it's because they changed the animation a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Tanner, your turn.
Ooh, so for drip, mine's almost solely based on how much swagger these
Okay.
people have. It's gonna be Minato Namikaze, Naruto's dad.
Okay.
For those of you that don't know that is not a spoiler.
That's
You
not a
should
spoiler.
you should know that by now.
Although
so
when they first did the reveal, it was huge.
yeah,
They also
years ago.
hinted at it for so long.
I know
It's like they hinted at it for the entirety of Naruto.
from episode 1, but either way,
Yeah.
he's just that dude just got so much. He died so young. He's got so much swagger. If you saw him in the battlefield, you had a flight on sight order.
Yeah, the yellow flash.
Dude's just a beast.
And he's the one that made the that trench coat. I think it's like a trench coat.
yeah.
Right?
The
trench coat.
Yeah, the whole trench coat vibe with his.
He's the one that made that a thing.
Yeah, and it just looks so cool. It just looks so cool. And then another guy that's got swagger, I would say, and it's super early in it, but it's got to be Goju. That
Gojo.
dude, Gojo,
the man.
he is the man. And everybody's like, oh, it's Gojo Daddy now. Like all the girls,
Right?
He's got some serious swagger. When he pulled his little blindfold down, he had this blue eyes. Dude, just swaggerlicious, and that's just how he is. Whole persona.
I think we know who Tanner's putting in his husband list.
Most likely.
Yeah. All right. That does it for our main topics. We're running a little over 45 minutes. I do apologize, but we hope you enjoyed. We kind of had some fun debates and some fun rants.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let these guys say any final words they want to before we end it.
Hogan, you can go.
Oh yeah. So all right. So it was fun. We get sidetracked. That's just something you're gonna have to get used to because that's just who we are. But hey, guys, remember, like, comment, subscribe to Not Made in Japan on YouTube. That's going to be where we're going to have our videos posted. The podcast is going to be found there.
Right now, we're hoping we can move to all streaming platforms, but none of us have the time to sink into that right now.
Yeah, we gotta.
So for now, just like, comment, subscribe, help us out. Share it. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell random people you meet on the street. So
put it on your TV.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna say the same thing. If you're listening, thanks for tuning in, guys. We're gonna try to keep this going as best as we can. We're just having fun most of the time, and we do get sidetracked, but really appreciate most of the time we're having fun.
Sometimes we're just heated arguing with each other, but it's great.
It's part of it.
All right. We are still working on that art, so for now you have to deal with the lovely logo that Nick has made.
We should put a deadline on the art, so we'll make ourselves do it.
We are just waiting to hear back from the artist right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're pretty far in that process. Hopefully we'll have it in the next couple weeks. Aside from that, we hope you enjoyed, and we hope to see you next week for our Valentine special, where we talk about waifus and husbandos.
Woohoo.
See you guys later.